Greetings, fellow adventurers. Another Diablo 4 adventure, Timberwolf here, and still grinding through these vaults here, and working on a few different things, honestly, as well as, of course, upgrading my seneschal. And I'm working on my season journeys, so I've got one more of these vaults to do, which is cool. Haven't done this yet, so got to do that next. Got to go. I'm not sure where these Helltide commanders are, but I'm gonna be out running around the Helltides trying to figure that out. Yeah, I've fought a lot of tough things in Helltide. I didn't know something was designated as a quote-unquote commander. I've killed a couple of those nasty assassins. Holy man, those things are tough as heck. But no special, recognition for that. So obviously that wasn't a commander. That was just horrid. But whatever. There any other vault things or Helltide things? Zoltan's Treasures, already got that one done. That's unlocking the ward-woven chests. Already got all my tuning stones. Oh yeah, I still need to get all 12 governing stones. What sucks about that is that means, obviously, if you want to pull that one off, you're going to have to fight Uber Malthus. And that doesn't sound like fun at all because he's probably going to be pretty nasty. But it is what it is. And then the other thing I'm working on is, if you go to map, Cool's Heart. So you just got to find all the journals. Now, to get this started, 2 of the journals are right here in the gate hall. I'm not sure exactly where, but they're somewhere around here. Just kind of check all the desks and bookshelves. You'll find them. There's 2 in here. The other 3 you have to get by opening those ward-woven chests. Now, one thing I will mention to you, I don't know if this is true or not, but I found it to be true for me anyways. You can't keep doing the same nightmare vaults. So, like for me, you all know by now, I love the copper one. It's the easiest layout. It's no problem. You can get through it with just 10 cool wards and probably not lose any of them. Not a problem. It's the, in my opinion, it's the easiest vault to do. And then there's a bunch of other ones. Ink is just freaking horrific. Stone, not terrible. It's not bad. Cinder is actually really good. I like that one. But anyways, my point is, you can't. I always like doing the copper ones for like 2 hours to get those numbers up, and I only found one cool letter. That's it. It didn't matter how many chests I opened after that. But then I finally decided to change it up and said, okay, I'll do a stone one. Sure enough, after the second stone, boom, there was another cool. So I'm guessing there's got to be some kind of mechanic in play that is kind of, requiring you to move, to try different vaults out, which would make sense, right? I mean, they went through all the trouble of designing all these different things to make them all different and unique, just to keep everybody happy, and so that you don't have, those gamers, we all know they're out there like, man, it's all the same, man, there's no challenge, there's no variety, man. You know what, whatever, okay? If I'm grinding for a specific purpose, like I have to get X number of this or X number of that, I don't care about variety. I don't want surprises. I want a nice, clean-cut, straight path to get what I want, and that's it. When it comes to just free roaming, if I'm just working on leveling up, then yeah, make it all different and cool and variety, for sure. You got it. But if I'm like going after a specific item and I have to get X number of these or accomplish X number of these, I want as little variability as possible. I want everything to be pretty much expected, just to make it just so I can focus on getting what I need instead of being distracted by 140 different things. So, but whatever. Well, I digress. So I've done the stone a couple of times. I found the cool letter, whatever you call it. What do they call these things? The journal. Okay, yeah. So I found the cool journal for the stone, and I found the cool journal for the copper. I'm not sure where the other one is, but let's try the cinder again. Not copper this time, not stone. really prefer not ink. If all possible, ink is horrific. Copper again. We're out of options here. Bro, I got coppers up. You know what? Why? Why don't I have anything else but copper? I mean, yes, I love copper, yes, but I hate. The other thing is too is watch these things. Just like the regular Nightmare vaults, look under the dungeon affixes. Some of the fixes I absolutely prefer to avoid beyond anything else. Drifting Shade, I hate that one. It's this little ball that little darkness ball that comes out of nowhere and hits you and makes this darkness pool. Really sucks. Stormbane's Wrath is a real pain in the butt, especially when you're trying to avoid traps, and then you got this big red freaking rock thing following you around trying to electrocute you. Major distraction. Freaking, I prefer not to deal with that at all. So Stormbane's Wrath sucks. Drifting Shade sucks. What's the other one that sucks? There's Drifting Shade again. No, I guess that was it. Those are the only two. But there's another one. I think it's Thunderstorm or something, where this little rune follows you around, and every now and then it makes this like orb, and you gotta stay in the orb. Otherwise, when it like explodes, it does damage. Just another irritating thing. But okay. So I don't really see anything that I really want to do here, because all I've got is the one level 5 ink and then a bunch of coppers. So what do? Okay, well, go over to a cultist and scrap some of these sigils. So scrap that one. What was I talking about? Drifting Shade, yeah, that blows. Stormbane blows. Drifting Shade. Okay. Although, as far as the count, it doesn't matter. By the way, you can do you can do the low ones or the high ones. Not a big deal. Obviously, if you're doing these for the sake of farming, you're probably going to want the higher ones. The lower ones aren't going to yield as much, but they're great for starting out, though. Obviously, the higher they go, you know that the more hazards are going to be in them. So be aware of that. Okay, let's go to Sacred. Now I'm crafting sigils. I can craft up to 4, level 1 through 5. That's really all I'm interested in right now. So let's do that. Let's craft 4 of them. Except, hopefully one of these will be a cinder. Let's find out. Copper, stone, ink, copper again. What the hell? Let's sacrifice some more of these. I love the Ulder's Cave ones. I'm saving those for sure. Death Pulse. Actually, Death Pulse isn't too terrible. Serpent's Lair, that place sucks. Gore Ruins, that sucks. Lightning Storm, that's the other one. Yeah, that one sucks. Alright. Sacred. I just made 4 individually. Where did it go? Where did they go? It said I made 4. I don't see them. That doesn't make sense at all. Does anyone else understand this? Unless it was making these. I don't think that's what I was telling it to do. Oh shit, I think I was. Son of a bitch. Alright, hang on. Sacred Vault. There we go. Jeez. Okay, that's better. Copper, ink, ugh. Ink. Betrayer's Row. Oh, that's not it. Copper again. No. Alright, guys. It's boring as hell, I know. But ink blows, man. I hate that place. I won't go back there unless I absolutely have to. I hope I never have to. Copper, stone, ink. Cinders! There we go. Oh, it's even a level 1. Well, I don't think that matters either, but let's jump on in there. Obviously, you want to hit the touchpad to open the map and click on the vault to jump right to it. Okay. So just like the other vaults, obviously you gotta get to this prerequisite area to get to the portal to take you to the main vault. So, and this is just pretty much like gauntlet. Nothing special going on here. Another one, beautiful. Yeah, okay. Oh, sweet. I grabbed something. Look at the one ring. That's weird. Like, why does my freaking pet pick things up? Well, because it's actually not a pet. Well, speaking of the seneschal, these are the powers I've given mine. Get in there. So I've now switched to the focus fire, which is he shoots the torch, and I've got that one. Arcing support's leveled all the way up, right? So he can hit up to 10 enemies with that, which is awesome. And then devastation support at 10, 75% critical strike bonus. That's freaking phenomenal. Swift strike is almost all the way up. Where the hell's that one? So yeah, attack speed of 38%. Just one step away from that. And then the other one I took for the governing stone is the flash of adrenaline. So every time he activates that, I get a 17% damage boost. And then with the additional bonuses I put on there, it gives me 12% damage reduction, and it grants me Fortify, which basically gives me a brief temporary double health. And also, of course, you get, if you have any attack bonuses for being fortified, those will kick in too. So pretty sweet. And he's actually, at this point, he's pretty useful. So he's definitely helping. Whereas before, he was very questionable. Early on, he doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. But now he's actually doing pretty well. I don't know what these other guys are saying. Oh, my seneschal is soloing Uber bosses. I would have to see that to believe it. But he is definitely helping with the fight. No question. Okay. So now, obviously, each vault is different. This is quite different from the Tinder, from the copper one. I'm more familiar with that. So, different layout. different challenges. Now with this one here, see the copper one's pretty easy. You get all, you know, you work your way to the keystone, grab the keystone, and then go and unlock the door. And you could, if you want, theoretically, and you've seen me do it, where I'll clear out all the baddies first, then I'll come back, I'll get the warding, or actually I'll get the keystone first, then get the warding. That way all I've got to worry about is traps. Now with this one here, with the cinder one, it's not quite that easily spelled out. In fact, it kind of surprises you when you finally do get to the boss room. You're like, oh shit, this is it. So, and that happened to me, and I didn't even have a chance to go and get the warding. So, now the other thing I just learned, and this is probably common knowledge to a lot of gamers, but I just found it out myself. Each time you press on Zoltan's warding, you get 10 charges per pearl. What I didn't know is you can stack those. So before, I'm just trying like hell. I've only got the 10, you know, the 10 charges, and I'm like trying like hell to get through this whole place with just the 10 charges, and you need 1 charge to open up a regular warding chest. You need 4 to open up the extra warding chests. So you need a minimum of 5, and it's been really stressful. Trying to, hurts to cough, still injured. So it's been really challenging. Now I realize, wait a minute, I've been gathering these pearls. I've got like, how many do I have? I don't know. Let's go in here. Let's see if I can find out my inventory, right? How do you find that out? Because they're not down here. Okay. They would be under stats and materials. So you gotta hit L, and then go ahead and hit R2. And then in here, look at that, I got 32 pearls of warding. So each one of those is 10. So I got plenty, right? So I can just go here. Damn it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I've got 50. Now, this does not mean I want to charge through every single trap there is. But I got a much better chance of getting through here with at least 10 of them intact now. See, some of these traps there is really damn nasty. Also, some of these enemy attacks are like to the point where you're not even sure it's like, is this an enemy attack or is this a trap? I don't know what this is that I'm hitting right now. So that's what was confusing me too. I was like trying to figure out what was what. Trying to figure out what's going on. Careful. I don't believe. Whoa. See that? Almost got hit. Oh, I did get hit. Damn you. So focused on the enemies that you're not paying attention to the ground. Unlike the copper one, though, like I said, this is not one that you can easily just clean out and then go ahead. It's not that cut and dried. It's actually very strange. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Alright. People that like variety. Oh, crud. This place is crazy. Oh man, something else hit me. Down to 48. layout of this place. This is like only my second time in here. Third time, so. And obviously, and they do change them a little bit each time. There are similarities, but
I need more time.
here it is. Okay, see what I mean? Now this is the main room. You know, there was no warding key or whatever.
Need more energy.
Get your butt here. And now we're here. And now, like, surrounded by trapped areas. You gotta be really careful not to hit. There's like before and pop, all that stuff. And again, we are getting attacked by entire black mob. And, hey, holy crap. We did it. We did it. We did it. Ugh. Okay. And now, so that's the one you just need the one charge for. It's the minor warding chest. You'll get a couple legendaries out of that, sometimes a couple other things. And then here is the ward woven chest. This is what you're trying to open to find those journal pieces. So. And no journal piece in this one today. Just a bunch of other stuff. Veiled crystals and things. And then the regular bulk copper. There we go. So I've got my max for the achievement, which is great. But now I just need to keep farming these in order to get that last journal entry. So, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, the ink one is just, it's even more confusing than the cinder one. So hey, if you like that kind of stuff, then by all means go for it. But if I were to rank the three that so far that I've tried, that I find in realms of being easiest as far as the layout's concerned, I would say copper first, hands down, best, followed by stone, followed by cinder. Ink at the bottom. So that's pretty much that. Appreciate you tuning in today, and good luck, and until the next adventure.